Hey guys, this is Dory, and I'm Mena. We travel with our lovely dog Fiona to help you discover the most beautiful spots and to share with you what it's like to live as a nomad. So subscribe and welcome to our channel.
Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. So today is November 7 and tomorrow November 8. You know what that means? Land borders are opening. So we're gonna make an attempt to cross at midnight and hopefully we're gonna be the first ones. For those who are new to this channel, we were actually going west, then we heard the news. So we've been in Ontario for the last 3 weeks waiting for this day. And we know the border is going to be busy because a lot of people are full-timers and most campgrounds have closed down. So these people have nowhere to go. And I'm assuming they've been just waiting to cross to the other side, right? So we just want to beat the rush. Now we're in Niagara Falls and we're going to enjoy it until midnight. That was pretty easy, right? We could talk about it in the morning. So, welcome to United States. Hey, good morning guys. So it's Monday. We made it to the US, crossed the border. Looks like the Rainbow Bridge was the one to take because they're not that busy. They rushed maybe a little bit, but from what I've been seeing on the posts, everybody's been waiting 2-3 hours to cross, and us, it only took half an hour, and here we are. So happy to be in the States. You guys have no idea. I feel like a year and a half just ended today. So we're gonna make our way towards Ohio slowly. We have some mail to pick up over here, a little bit of shopping, because we crossed the borders with nothing, right? Just our personal belongings. Did I mention I was happy to be over here? Thank you, Walmart, for a great night stay. See you guys soon. So excited. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Hey, Fee. Monday and it's about 2 o'clock and we are
Between Buffalo, New York and Niagara Falls, New York.
yeah, finally in the US side. Oh my God. And it's nice, super nice day today.
Unseasonably warm, actually about 16 degrees Celsius, and right on the river here. We have a nice cool breeze and it's a perfect spot to walk feet.
So we want to talk about the border crossing because there's a lot of buzz around it, and we want to put up this video as fast as possible, so anybody that wants to cross the border in the near future, at least you're gonna get some intel. So for those who are new to our channel, we travel full-time, and we're actually, before we heard the border, the land border was opening, we were on our way to British Columbia. And then we heard that the border was going to open on the 8th, and here we are.
Everything changed.
Yeah, our plans changed, and now we're at the 8th and we're in the US. Much happier because BC was our plan B in case if the border didn't open. But you know what? That's the past. Today we're here and we're super stoked.
One thing the pandemic has taught us is not to make long-term plans.
Yeah, it's true. Every time we tried, things just kept changing.
Absolutely.
So we wanted to make this quick video to let you guys know about our border crossing experience, the land border crossing experience for non-essential travel. And let me tell you, we were a little bit stressed because we had no idea what to expect. And the only thing that we knew was that they were going to open on the 8th. So we weren't sure what time they were going to open, but we took a chance and we decided to cross at midnight, and it did work out. It worked out perfectly. We could have waited a little bit longer instead of going at midnight, but we were afraid of the long lineups, and luckily where we crossed there was any. However, we do have friends that they were stuck in lineups for up to 3 hours. So I'm glad we did what we did.
We chose the Niagara Falls Rainbow Bridge crossing, and it ended up working out for us. We arrived at 12:10 a.m., so midnight 10 in the morning, and there was a bit of a lineup, but we got through customs and we were cleared within 35 minutes, which was perfect. But we learned that by 2:30 a.m. there was zero lineup, and then this morning at 9 a.m. again, zero lineup. However, Champlain, New York, Osoyoos, BC, and the other one was Thousand Islands. Those 3 border crossings were jam-packed. So we're talking about 2 to 3 hours wait time.
Even you told me, right, Thousand Islands, they closed the entrance because there's too much traffic.
There were too many cars on the bridge, so they had to close down the ramp completely.
So I mean, yeah, we could have went a little bit later, but hey, we were so excited, and for us the alternative would have been to stay at Walmart, sleeping, and then going. Might as well, you know, just get on the road. And if we had to wait, we're in a van anyway. So
the reason we chose Niagara Falls is because we were in the area anyway. We were hanging out with some friends of ours when we found out that the border was opening, so it just made sense to go straight south and cross at that crossing. However, there are 3 bridges in Niagara Falls. So there's the Peace Bridge, the Lewiston Bridge, and the Rainbow Bridge. So we ended up taking the Rainbow Bridge for a couple of reasons. We wanted to see the falls at night when we crossed. And the other reason is that we have a Connect mailbox in Niagara Falls, New York, and that was the easiest crossing to access that mailbox to pick up some of our orders from Amazon. Now, what Connect is, if you don't already know what it is, for Canadians, it's a mailbox depot that accepts your packages for you. You go and pick it up when you cross the border, and you simply pay. It's usually it's usually around $5 per box, per package. But if you go over a certain weight and over a certain size, then it starts increasing in prices. But we've only ever paid $5 per package. The unfortunate thing is sometimes Amazon ships in separate boxes, so you think you're getting everything in the same order and you end up paying for 2 separate boxes, but you know, that's life.
So crossing the border, I'll be honest, I mean, I was a little bit nervous. I didn't know what to expect with the new regulations for non-essential travel. We are, you know, but it went really easy, really smooth. I could even say from all the times we've crossed over to the US, it was probably one of the smoothest crossing we ever had.
Yeah.
So they asked us, what, like 4 questions? 5?
Pretty much 4 or 5 questions. From memory, it was how many people in the vehicle? We said 2 plus 1 dog. So that kind of got the declaration of the pet out of the way right away.
But they didn't ask any papers for Fiona, right?
They did not ask us for Fiona's papers, but we always carry them just in case.
Yeah.
Then they said, where are you going? We said Mexico. And I think for the border agents, as soon as you say that you're just transiting through the US, they eliminate a whole bunch of other questions that they normally would have asked you. After that, they said, are you traveling for business or for tourism? So we said tourism. And they asked, what's in your van? And we said, well, it's our RV. He says, no, what is in your van? Like, what is in your RV? And we said, oh, it's our personal effects. And he said, okay, do either of you have a criminal record? And we said no, and he said, thank you very much, and he handed us our passports, and that was it.
Yeah, so no COVID questions, no COVID passports, nothing like that. I wasn't even expecting any symptoms. You guys, no, nothing, not even the passport, nothing. So, and that was it. We're like, oh, that was great.
Yeah, from what I've read though, they will randomly pick people to take a look at your vaccination passports or your vaccine proofs. So just make sure that you have them handy and that they're reachable where you're sitting in the vehicle, so that if they do ask, you can show it, because it's going to be, you know, every once in a while, it's going to be like the lottery. Every once in a while, they're going to ask someone.
Yeah. So that was our experience. However, we do have some friends that they crossed in different borders, and the experience was very different from ours. Some of them, they went into great detail. The agents went on board. They wanted to know everything, what they're packing.
In Osoyoos, apparently they were getting on board every single RV to take just like a little quick look. And he was reading that if it was a self-build, they wanted to go through every single cubby. So again, that wasn't our experience. Our experience was that they didn't even come on board. It was really, really quick. They just kind of wanted to get us through, even though it was one of the borders that was the least busy. So it was a pleasant experience for us, but that's not going to be the same for everyone. Just, you know, make sure everything's legit, everything's above board, and you have the answers to the questions that they ask you.
So yeah, I mean, that's our pointers for that. So if you definitely want to cross to the US side, just make sure you get all your papers in order, don't volunteer it, and double check where you want to cross, right? Check times. I'm assuming it's going to get a little busier throughout the week. A lot of RVers are anxious to get down south because all the campgrounds in Canada are closing down and they have nowhere to go, you know?
Also, the weekends are super busy, so keep that in mind. Always check the websites with the border wait times so that you know when's a good time. And again, if you don't have to cross on the weekend, don't, because it's going to be the first weekend that people are able to cross over, so they're going to be bombarded for sure.
Yeah, and again, if you're anxious to get on the road, you could always come to Niagara Falls. We had a lovely stay over here. We saw so many great spots and we had an amazing time with great friends, and they live here, so they were able to show us a little bit around. And yeah, it was a great spot to cross, and it was the first time we crossed there, and can't complain. It was the easiest up to date so far.
Yeah, so we're among the first to cross into the US post-pandemic. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. We hope this video was helpful. If it was, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel.
Yeah, if you have any additional questions, something that we missed out, feel free to drop them down below. We'd love to answer. Until then,
see you in the next video.
here you go.